Hi, are you fed up of suffering with your hormones each and every month? Are you often like, WTF is even going on with these goddamn hormones? There must be some test that you can take that's going to tell you exactly what's happening, right? Good news, my friend, there really is that test. There is a test that can tell you everything you need to know about your hormones and more. And I can't wait to tell you all about it. So buckle up, I am going to take you on a whistle-stop tour of the Dutch test right now. My name is Beth Palmer-Wright, I'm a hormone health coach. Let's talk Dutch. But first of all, I want to start by busting a few myths. So hormone testing has traditionally been, honestly, more of a hindrance than a help in many instances. Let's say you go to your doctor highlighting a problem with your hormones. They'll probably offer you a blood test to check your hormone levels. You think, yeah, great, sounds like a plan, might be helpful. You go for the test, you wait in anticipation by the phone for a week, maybe longer, until you receive that text message that says, blood test results, normal. Normal? Normal? How can they be normal when you feel so dire each and every month like clockwork? The disappointment washes over you. Having something wrong with you is disappointing, for sure. But feeling dire and having nothing wrong with you, well, that's completely worse. And there you are, left all alone with these normal test results, completely invalidating your personal experience of how your hormones go every month, feeling lost and alone and totally unsure where you can take it from there. Sadly, this is a common story with women's hormone issues. And why is that? Well, blood tests that a doctor runs check for the levels of either just a single hormone or maybe a couple of hormones, but always in the same way. So it's done as a standalone test. Then they take the result of this, they check it against a fairly arbitrary guideline, and if it's within the expected range, they return a result of normal. So the problem with this is that it completely misses the way that hormones actually work in practice. There's no point viewing a single hormone in a standalone capacity. All of your hormones work together in a delicate symphony, and the balance is really about how each of these hormones interrelate with each other. All of your hormones work together in delicate symphony, and the balance is really about how each of these hormones interrelate with each other. If you measure just one or two, that's like listening to just one of the instruments in a symphony. They might sound fine on their own, but you put them back with the rest of the orchestra, and that's when you realise that actually they're playing in a completely different key. So these problems with traditional blood work has even led to some crazy misunderstandings in the world of hormones, like PMDD sufferers believing that the condition isn't due to a hormonal imbalance at all. I hate to break it to you, but hormonal imbalance is exponentially more normal in our culture than actually having balanced hormones. And PMDD sufferers are very much no exception to that rule. So, this is where your Dutch lesson begins in earnest. The Dutch test stands for Dried Urine Test for Comprehensive Hormones, and is the most highly advanced hormone test on the market. It's available privately. It's a test you complete in your own home at various intervals over the course of a day. So this really helps to build an accurate and full picture of exactly what is happening with your hormones. And because it's so comprehensive, what it's great for is helping to identify the root cause of your hormone issues, which helps us to tailor a healing plan which is focused on resolving your specific problems. Now, what do I mean by comprehensive? Well, the test itself measures for 35 different hormones in your system and their metabolites. And the key thing here is and their metabolites. So it's not only measuring your hormone levels, but it's also measuring how your body is processing, metabolizing those hormones. So, for example, if you were to present with symptoms of estrogen dominance, pertinent questions might be, well, which type of the three estrogens is more dominant in the system? Or actually, is it none of those? Maybe it's a case that you're just specifically low on progesterone because those two balance each other out. Maybe your body's converting too much estrogen in the first place. Maybe there's a bottleneck in how your body is able to eliminate the estrogens that are in your system. So these are all questions that the Dutch test will be able to answer easily and with accuracy. So this information is invaluable, of course, when it comes to actually fixing the issue. So specifically, the Dutch test tests for levels of estrogen, progesterone, testosterone, DHEAs and cortisol, as well as their metabolites. It also looks at organic acids like B12, B6, glutathione, serotonin, and the catecholamines dopamine and norepinephrine and epinephrine, which are key in managing your fight, flight, freeze response. It's also going to measure your daily free cortisol, your melatonin, your ATHDG marker for oxidative stress, as well as other things. So it is seriously comprehensive. So this is why I offer the Dutch test as standard with my coaching packages, so that we can laser focus your treatment plan and supercharge your healing journey. I offer both one-to-one and small group coaching packages, but I can also offer the Dutch test as a standalone service, and that includes the test, an analysis of the results, a thorough report and a video consultation on what the results mean for you and what you can do moving forwards. If you're interested in this, you can order a test on my website, and I'll put a link to that in the description below. If you've enjoyed this video and found it valuable, then do hit the like button. It'll mean the world to me. And you can subscribe to my channel to keep an eye out for more videos like this in the future. Come and join me over on Instagram and Facebook at PMS Freedom. As always, guys, I want to say thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video and for choosing to make that time investment in your own health. I hope to see you again soon.